What is up, Kanye Scope fam? Get ready for a rapid-fire rundown of the news that's shaking things up. The headlines are dropping, the conversations are heating up, and you are locked in for the must-know updates that you absolutely cannot miss. We're diving deep into moments that defined eras, exploring the volatile world of digital assets, and even touching on the intense scrutiny faced by the next generation. This is your essential download, your unfiltered look at what's happening right now. Let's go. Cultural commentary. 20 years on, a pivotal moment in political discourse is being re-examined. We're breaking down the lasting impact of a single, powerful statement that challenged the status quo and reshaped conversations around race in America. What did it truly mean then, and what does it signify today? Digital disruption. The cryptocurrency market is wild, and the latest buzz is all about a new token launch that's left many investors holding the bag. We're getting into the details of what happened, who's affected, and the lessons learned from this high-stakes digital gamble. Digital disruption. Following the crypto news, a surprising claim emerges from the artist himself. Was it a hack, a promotion gone wrong, or something else entirely? We're uncovering the story behind the social media scramble and the artist's official statement. Family focus. The spotlight is on the younger generation as a 12-year-old faces unexpected public commentary on their appearance. We're discussing the online reactions, the defense from fans, and the important conversation about privacy and judgment in the digital age. Don't just watch the news, understand it. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and join the conversation. You won't want to miss what's coming next on the Kanye Scope. A defining statement re-examined. 20 years ago, a powerful declaration during a national crisis reverberated across the country, sparking intense debate and forever altering the landscape of public discourse on race and politics. On September 2, 2005, amidst the devastation of Hurricane Katrina, a moment unfolded during a live telethon that would become etched in cultural memory. Kanye West, then a prominent figure in music and increasingly a voice for the voiceless, deviated from the scripted charity event to deliver a statement that challenged the nation's leadership. Speaking directly to the camera, West expressed a sentiment that many felt but few dared to articulate. George Bush doesn't care about black people. This unscripted outburst came as survivors of the hurricane, disproportionately black residents of New Orleans, faced dire conditions, with media coverage often focusing on looting rather than humanitarian crisis. West's words were a raw, unfiltered reaction to the perceived governmental neglect, and the stark contrast between the media's portrayal of black individuals as criminals and the reality of people struggling for survival. The immediate aftermath saw a sharp division in reactions. For some, West's statement was a cathartic release, a moment of truth-telling that validated their frustration and anger. NPR music correspondent Rodney Carmichael recalled cheering and screaming, viewing it as a necessary break from political correctness. Conversely, for others, including then-President George W. Bush, the comment was a grave offense. Bush later expressed his resentment, calling it a disgusting moment and refuting the implication of racism. He stated that while he could accept criticism of his policies, being labeled racist was untrue and deeply hurtful, even going so far as to cite it as a low point of his presidency in his 2010 memoir. This anniversary prompts a critical look at how that moment reshaped what is permissible in political dialogue. NPR's Brittany Luce, along with Carmichael and Code Switch senior editor Lee Donnella, explore the enduring legacy of West's statement. They discuss how the media's framing of the Katrina crisis, often depicting black residents as looters rather than victims, fueled West's outburst. Donnella notes the striking focus on the accusation of racism over the catastrophic loss of life and displacement, highlighting a past era's emphasis on politeness and the perceived sanctity of the presidency. The discussion extends to the current media landscape, where accusations of racism are perhaps more common but potentially diluted, and how artists like Kendrick Lamar employ more subversive political messaging, a stark contrast to West's direct confrontation. Hold on, because the fallout from a major cultural moment is still being felt. Next, we're diving into the volatile world of digital currency and what happened when a certain artist's new venture went south. digital gold rush turns to dust for thousands. The world of cryptocurrency is renowned for its volatility, and a recent launch by artist Kanye West, or Ye, has once again demonstrated the high-stakes gamble involved. Thousands of buyers who invested in his new Solana-based memecoin, branded as YZY tokens, have been left with significant financial losses, totaling millions of dollars. The coin's trajectory was a classic example of a rapid surge followed by an equally swift collapse, leaving a trail of disappointed and financially impacted investors. The narrative surrounding the YZY token launch quickly became one of speculation, insider trading, and what many are calling a rug pull. The coin experienced an initial spike in value, attracting a flurry of activity. However, this was short-lived. Data reveals a stark reality for most participants. Out of over 70,000 traders, only a small fraction, approximately 1,833, managed to remain profitable. The vast majority, a staggering 51,826 addresses, incurred losses ranging from $1 to $1,000. A further 5,269 wallets saw losses between $1,000 and $10,000, while an additional 1,025 wallets suffered losses between $10,000 and $100,000. At the extreme end, 108 wallets lost over $1,000 each, and 3 individual wallets are reported to have lost $1 million or more. Conversely, the beneficiaries of this volatile market were few and far between. Only 11 addresses managed to secure profits exceeding $1 million, representing a mere 0.015% of the total trader pool. Another 99 wallets earned more than $100,000, and 2,541 wallets saw profits of $1,000 or more. In total, the aggregated losses for the majority of investors are estimated to be around $8.2 million. Analysis of the token's structure sheds light on the reasons behind such a dramatic outcome. A significant portion, 70% of the YZY coin supply, was allocated to Yeezy Investments LLC and locked via the Jupiter ledger system. Only 20% was made available to the public, with the remaining 10% designated for liquidity. Crucially, the liquidity pool lacked a stablecoin pairing, consisting solely of YZY tokens. This design is inherently risky, as it leaves the door open for sudden liquidity withdrawals by those who control the majority of the tokens, a tactic often employed in similar schemes, such as the one associated with the Libra token. Adding to the controversy, Hayden Davis, a figure implicated in previous token schemes like Libra and MELANIA, reportedly profited $12 million from YZY tokens, allegedly through early sniping, buying the coins the moment they became publicly available. This financial roller coaster has left many questioning the integrity of digital asset launches. But the story doesn't end there. The artist behind the coin has now spoken out about a disturbing development affecting his online presence. Crypto launch tarnished by hacking claims. Following the significant financial fallout experienced by investors in his newly launched Solana-based memecoin, YZY Money, artist Ye has surfaced with a new claim. His Instagram account was compromised by hackers who promoted a fraudulent version of the coin. This development adds another layer of controversy to an already turbulent cryptocurrency venture, raising questions about security, authenticity, and the artist's direct involvement. Ye, also known as Kanye West, took to X, formerly Twitter, to alert his followers about the alleged infiltration of his official Instagram account. He stated that the hackers were promoting a fake coin, identified as ISA-token, and urged his 33.1 million followers to disregard these posts. To provide clarity and guide legitimate investors, Ye shared the authentic Solana contract address for the official project, designated as at YZYMNY. This incident marks Ye's first formal foray into launching a cryptocurrency project under his personal brand, a move that has been met with both anticipation and skepticism, especially given his history with such ventures. Notably, Ye has previously expressed caution and even legal opposition to cryptocurrency projects using his name. In 2014, he sued creators of a coin called Kanye West. More recently, he revealed that he declined a $2 million offer to participate in a cryptocurrency promotion that would have involved him advertising the coin and then claiming his account was hacked. In a now-deleted X post, Ye stated, "I was proposed $2 million to scam my community. Those left of it, I said no and stopped working with their person who proposed it." This past stance makes the current situation, with claims of hacking and a fake coin promotion, particularly noteworthy. The YZY token itself debuted with a considerable market presence, reportedly achieving a fully diluted valuation, FDV, of nearly $3 billion, according to Decrypt. However, its market performance quickly soured, with reports indicating an 81% dip in value and substantial losses for some traders, including those who lost over $1 million. The artist's Instagram account appears to have since been secured, with the fake coins account removed from his followers and the deceptive posts deleted. While the digital realm is creating its own headlines, a different kind of public attention is being focused on a younger member of a prominent family. We're shifting gears to discuss the online commentary surrounding North West's public appearances and the surprising reactions to her distinctive walk. Online scrutiny over young star's walk sparks debate. A 12-year-old member of a globally recognized family is inadvertently at the center of a public discussion, not for her achievements, but for the way she walks. North West, daughter of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, has recently drawn significant online attention and commentary regarding her gait during a family trip to Europe, sparking a debate about public judgment, body shaming, and the intense scrutiny faced by children of celebrities. During a recent holiday in Italy, where the Kardashian-Jenner family has been extensively documenting their activities, clips of North West navigating paparazzi and tourist sites have circulated widely on social media platforms. While the 12-year-old is noted for her mature appearance, the conversation has predominantly fixated on a perceived characteristic of her walk. Numerous comments on fan and paparazzi videos have questioned her stride, with many users speculating about whether she has knock knees, a condition where the knees touch when the legs are straightened. This observation has led to a barrage of opinions, ranging from casual curiosity to unsolicited medical advice and criticism. Some commenters have shared personal experiences with similar conditions, highlighting potential long-term health implications. One TikTok user, Chickien Chike, commented, "They are definitely wealthy enough to hire a proper physical therapist. I had problems with my leg alignment as a kid and luckily found the help I needed as a teenager and now have good alignment and strong knees in my 60s. This isn't just funny looking, it can cause long-term damage to joints." This sentiment reflects a concern for North's well-being, albeit expressed publicly and without direct knowledge of her health status. Interestingly, this isn't the first time North's walk has been a subject of discussion. Comments about her gait have surfaced since she was very young, often compared to her younger siblings, Chicago, Saint and Psalm, who reportedly walk differently. Some observers have also pointed out a resemblance to her father, Kanye West, suggesting a genetic predisposition. "Kanye has knocked knees too, and genetics, that is why," are among the comments that have appeared, attributing her walk to inherited traits. Despite the widespread speculation, many have stepped forward to defend the young girl, urging for an end to the intrusive commentary. Supporters emphasize that having knock knees is not uncommon and does not necessarily indicate a problem. "I have knock knees. I'm now in my 50s and still have knock knees and I'm okay. Please leave this child alone," wrote one user. Another commenter added, "Leave North alone. A lot of people have knock knees. The media is always projecting insecurities upon people. Let her be, she is cute the way she is." These reactions underscore a growing sentiment against the constant public dissection of celebrity children's appearances and personal attributes. As the online world continues to dissect personal lives, we're wrapping up our deep dives. Stay tuned for a quick recap of all the major stories and your essential call to action. That's a wrap on another packed episode of the Kanye Scope. We've revisited a powerful political statement from 20 years ago, seen how a crypto venture turned sour for thousands, heard about alleged hacking tied to a digital coin launch, and defended a young star from unfair online scrutiny. Don't miss out on future breakdowns. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications by ringing the bell, leave a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all social platforms to stay in the loop. We'll see you next time.